Okay, in this video we're going to show how to add a student to the Shelby check-in system and how to also add cell phone numbers that will print out on the receipt. Now you get into Shelby, and believe it or not, you don't go to Shelby check-in to do this. You go to membership information. So go to membership, and I'm going to do Brown Josh, and I'm using my 19-year-old son because I didn't want to put kids' names out on the web, and this is going to be on YouTube. So I'm using him, and so we're going to look him up. We'll pretend he is going to be in the nursery. So I find Josh Brown, I double click him, and first thing I'm going to do is go to organizations up here and then add new, and then I'm going to click these three dots. When this filter comes up, I'm going to press enter, and I'm going to double click check-in. Now this ID is always going to be kids, whether it's nursery or kids church, but then you click these three dots and then you see the kids, all kids check in. You click that one time and it'll show you either kids church or nursery. Let's click nursery in this case, and I'll click OK, and we've got them enrolled. So okay, good. Now the next thing we need to do is we've got to add the parents' cell phones to this child. Okay, and the way to do it is just a little bit of a pain. We're going to click save, and we're going to go back out and find his parent's name, and got an extra J in there. Don't need that J. Okay, Glenn Brown is the parent. So I'm going to right click on Glenn first off, and I'm going to update family. And I'm doing that because I want to make sure that Josh is part of this family. If you go to a family and their child is not yet in Shelby, all you do is click here, click the down arrow, choose child, and then begin to add them in. Okay, add in the information including the birthday. So now the next thing I need to do is go ahead and go to Glenn and find out Glenn's cell phone number. And I'll do that by double clicking him, clicking on phones, and here's Glenn's cell phone number. I'm gonna double click that so it turns white, and then I can highlight, copy. Then the next thing I do is I just click to save, and I'll go back to Josh. Double click Josh. This time I'm going to click on barcode assignment, and over in special comment I'm going to paste that cell phone. Okay, so we've pasted that in, and we'll save. And now we've got to find the mom's cell phone number. And the mom is Patty. We'll double click Patty. We'll go to phones, and here's her phone number. Double click till it turns white. Highlight, Control C to copy. C as in Charlie. Click back out of her. Go back into Josh. Get into Josh, and remember we go to barcode assignment. Under special comments, we'll click next to the first phone number. We'll press enter, and we'll Control V as in vagabond. You could probably have just right clicked and chosen paste as well. Either one. Now we'll save, and now we have successfully added Josh, and we have added the cell phone numbers. I'm going to exit, and I'm going to show you in Shelby check-in what that's going to do for us. So I get into check-in, and I'm going to check in Josh. Type in Brown, press enter. Josh, okay. And in this case, I don't have it printing. I have it just going to a PDF. so I don't waste paper while I'm testing and so forth. And there's all this goofy stuff going on. But it's going to print the receipt. You can see it like here. It's going to put Josh Brown, and then here's the phone numbers that it printed from that comment area. So that's how we do it. We have to do everybody the same way to get them in there. If a child doesn't match up with the parents, then we've just got to turn that back over to the nursery or to the kids' church for them to gather more information. And there is an information card that they have, and once they turn that in, we can add all that stuff in. All right, so there you go. That's it for adding the kids into Shelby Check-In.